And we just mentioned in this, the author of Lawami ul Anwar mentioned regarding the breath of Isa alayhi salam. So it is also mentioned in Ibn Majah Sharif that the breath of Isa alayhi salam, no disbeliever will feel the breath of Isa alayhi salam except that they will die. وَنَفَسُهُ يَنْتَهِي حَيْثُ يَنْتَهِي طَرَفُهُ, and his breath will reach as far as his eyesight reaches. So there is two possibilities to this. Number one, this is literal, that Isa alayhi salam will actually be able to destroy the kuffar, the disbelievers, with his breath. And number two, like Mufti Taqi Sahab has mentioned, it is possibility, he mentioned both possibilities. He said that it could mean that the Muslims and Isa alayhi salam will destroy the disbelievers very quickly. They will be eradicated very quickly. So it is metaphorical and not literal. And it is also mentioned that here there is a question that if Isa alayhi salam has this ability, then why will Dajjal not die from the breath of Isa alayhi salam? Because when Dajjal sees Isa alayhi salam, he will begin to melt. But if Isa alayhi salam has this ability that from his death every disbeliever dies, that would mean that Dajjal should also die when the breath of Isa alayhi salam hits him. So there are a few answers to this. The first answer is that it is possible that Isa alayhi salam will have this ability to destroy with his breath when he descends. But this will be a temporary ability. So later on, when he sees the Dajjal, he will no longer have this ability. And Mufti Taqi Sahab mentions an opinion of his father that the breath by which the disbelievers die, that breath is which is intended by Isa alayhi salam to kill the disbelievers. So when Isa alayhi salam sees the Dajjal, he will not intend to kill Dajjal with his breath. That's why Dajjal will not die. So the breath by which the disbelievers die, Mufti Shafi Sahib is saying, it is a breath which Isa alayhi salam will actually intend to kill them with. And the third opinion, which seems the strongest of the opinions, is Dajjal will be exempt from this because of a reason, and that reason is so that the people may see Dajjal's blood on the weapon of Isa alayhi salam, so it may become more clear, it may become a means of more conviction and belief in the hearts of the believers that Dajjal has actually died. So they do not doubt that his death, if he was just to die through the breath of Isa alayhi salam, or he was to melt and disappear, then people will have said, no, he has the supernatural powers, he may have just disappeared, he may have gone somewhere. But when they see his lifeless body, then they will realize that yes, the Dajjal who claimed to be a god, he is actually just a mortal, he has died. Just as the case was with Fir'aun. فَالْيَوْمَ نُنَجِّيكَ بِبَدَنِكَ لِتَكُونَ لِمَنْ خَلْفَكَ آيَةً. That when Fir'aun was drowned, people, the Banu Israel, the Muslims that survived, they were in shock and they were doubting whether Fir'aun has actually drowned or not. They were saying, no, he must have found a way, he must have survived. So that is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the water to throw Fir'aun's body out to the surface, and all the Muslims witnessed and saw Fir'aun's body. And that's when they realized, wow, Fir'aun has actually died. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.